bring you your regularly scheduled workout featuring my 5 a.m. self, doing what I do best, waking up, hitting that grind, right before I'm about to go do the daily grind, go work for that 9 to 5. Well, some people have a 9 to 5. I don't have a 9 to 5. I have a 5 to 9. I work on myself from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. rather. And for the hours that I actually do go to work, they get the scraps, they get whatever's left over, and I put all my work and energy into what I care about, what I love, which is doing this right here, people. So when it came to this workout, I did 3 sets of 15 dips and 15 diamond push-ups. So as you can see there, my form is a little bit sloppy. I would like to use a little bit more scapula, but I was kind of just repping it out, getting the points on the board. It doesn't always have to be perfect, but the goal is to eventually reach perfect. You can be both the masterpiece and the work in progress, of course. As you see, it was kind of awkward to get a proper place to do dips at this park, so I just kind of went to the playground and just kind of experimented with different places where I could do dips. I guess you could say I could have also did push-ups too right there. Or yeah, I guess I could have did pull-ups as well. But I chose to just simply do regular pull-ups on a bar later, which you will see as the sun is rising. Simply because I just prefer to do pull-ups on a bar like that where my body's hanging. I don't really like to do too much L-sits per se and tucks, because it does kind of mess with your form a little bit when you're doing pull-ups. I like to master the pull-ups. I like to master the basics. I like high repetition because it hits the muscles in a way that makes them almost kind of bulge and kind of big. So that's kind of cool if you want to get a little bodybuilder effect. And also it builds a lot of strength. For the leg set I did here and this is a simple routine I use to kind of get my vert to be high so we can get those basketballs in the hoops, or we can use the basketball hoops as pull-up bars, correct? And it is not here right now in this picture, but it will be coming up soon, where I do a squat and then a jump squat up to a table at the park. Of course, you can't just start doing that right off the gate. This is something called plyometrics. So plyometrics is something that you kind of have to work your way up to, specifically with jumps, for the most part, because jumps are very taxing on your body and you have to land with a certain level of prestige when you're doing your jumps, rather than, simply just jumping up. You obviously shouldn't jump to the highest height that you can find, but you should jump to something low and then slowly work your way up to really get your vert up. Also, doing squats in between is like a superset. Gives you some extra leg gains and some extra leg strength so that you can have hops on the court, boy. Best believe that. And I believe at the end with the pull-up sets, I did about 10 pull-ups. Both with hyphenated and supinated grips. So that's this way and that way. Regular pull-up, supinated grip pull-up. So it's best to hit both sides of the muscles. If you want to get a little bicep action, if you want to work on the biceps a little bit, what you can do is do the supinated grip. You'll get a nice pump in your biceps, and it's basically a compound exercise for your biceps. It's absolutely game-changing when it comes to building bicep strength. And if you combine it with a curl, or combine it with some type of maybe pelican curl, or just a regular up and down bicep curl with a weight, then you can get some pretty good bicep gains. I'll go ahead and let the rest of the video speak for itself. Peace, people.